Hi. Come on in. Kipper and I are putting away these groceries. Do you want to help put the groceries away? You do. Great. Hey Kipper. Look who's here to help put the groceries away.
Oh hi. Glad you're here. We could really use your help putting the groceries away.
Okay. 1 bag of sugar. Hey. Do you think this bag of sugar feels heavy or light?
Heavy.
Heavy, right. This bag of sugar is kinda hard to lift up. Feels heavy.
Okay. Now what about this sponge? Does it feel heavy or light?
Light.
Light. Right. The sponge feels very light. No problem lifting this one.
Wow. This weighing stuff is fun. We should weigh the rest of the groceries.
We could. But I don't want to.
Oh. Okay then. Well, what do you wanna do?
Play Kipper's clues to figure it out.
Oh, okay then. We'll play Kipper's clues to figure out what Kipper wants to do. We're gonna play Kipper's clues. Because it's really fun. Now remember, Kipper's paw print will be on the clues. Speaking of which, I wonder if this paw print feels heavy or light. Oh wow. I guess it was pretty light. Well, you know what we need. Our super duper
Notebook.
notebook. Let's go. Okay Kipper. We're ready to play.
Great. Here's your notebook.
Hold on. Do you think our notebook feels heavy or light? Let's see. Wow. You're right. Our notebook does feel light.
It sure does. Your notebook always feels light. Anyway, just start whenever you're ready.
I'm really gonna need your help figuring out what Kipper wants to do. You will help me, right? You will? Great. Now let's get going. We are looking for Kipper's clues. I wonder where.
A clue. A clue.
You see a clue? Where?
Right there. On the picture frame.
Oh. There is a clue. Would you look at that? Our first clue is Kipper. How about that? Kipper is our first clue to what he wants to do. You know what we need? Our super duper notebook. Okay. Let's draw Kipper. And since Kipper is orange, I'll use an orange crayon to draw him. First a round shape for Kipper's head. Another round shape for the body. Then his ears, eyes, nose, mouth, tail, hands, and feet. And we have Kipper. Okay. So our first clue is Kipper. So, what exactly does Kipper want to do today? Yeah. Maybe. But I think we need to find 2 more clues. Just to be sure. In the meantime, let's go find some more stuff to weigh, and see if they're heavy, or light. Hi Maria and Julia. What are you up to?
Hi Justin. Julia and I are trying to figure out which one of these 2 things weigh more.
But we can't seem to figure it out. Can you help us?
Of course. We've been weighing stuff too. Will you help figure out which food weighs more? You will? Great.
Okay. So we need to weigh the apple and the coconut to figure out which of them weighs more.
But how are we going to figure out which one weighs more?
Simple. We brought this scale with us. We're gonna put these 2 things on the scale, and figure out which food weighs more.
So we'll put the apple right here.
And the coconut right here.
Okay. So which food weighs lower? The apple, or the coconut?
The coconut.
The coconut. Right. The coconut is lower than the apple. So the coconut weighs more. It must be heavier.
Wow. I was right. The coconut does weigh more than the apple.
Okay then. What about the strawberries and the popcorn?
Okay. Which of these things weigh more? The strawberries, or the popcorn? Let's see.
Wow. Look at that. The strawberries weigh more than the popcorn. And they're also lower than the popcorn. They're heavier.
Wow. You're so good at this weighing stuff. Let's do one more.
Okay. All we have left is this butter and bread roll.
Okay. So which of these things weigh more? The butter, or the bread roll? Really? Let's see. Wow. Look at that. The butter weighs more than the bread roll. It's heavier. Great job.
And that was the last thing to weigh. Thanks for your help, Justin.
You're welcome. Weighing stuff is fun. I have to go now. I'll see you guys later.
See you later, Justin. Thanks again.
Wow. All this weighing stuff is fun. I wonder what else we should weigh.
A clue.
A clue? We should weigh a clue?
No. It's a clue.
Oh, you see a clue. Where?
Right there, in the green frame.
Oh. Look at that. There is a clue. And it's on these numbers. You know what we need now. Our super duper notebook. Okay. Numbers. First we draw the 0. Then the number 9. And then the number 2. And we have numbers. Okay. So what was our first clue?
Kipper.
Oh yeah. Kipper. And now our second clue is numbers. So, what could Kipper wanna do with these numbers? Really? You think so? Well, let's just find our last clue and find out. I wonder who that could be.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Mona. How are you?
Just fine. What have you been doing today?
We've been doing a lot of weighing today. And figuring out how heavy or light they are.
Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Anyway, here's your letter.
Thanks, Mona.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
We just got a letter. 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 I wonder who it's from. It's a letter from Penguin Patrol.
On tonight's episode of Penguin Patrol, Officer Penguin catches up with a speeding dolphin.
You've made quite a splash here, Mr. Dolphin.
Sorry, officer, I didn't see that red buoy.
That closes the book on another episode of Penguin Patrol. See you again next week.
Same time, same iceberg.
Bye. Wow. Even Elmo and Telly are weighing stuff too. I guess everybody is weighing stuff today. Speaking of which, we better find our last clue and figure out what Kipper wants to do.
Alalalalo.
Hey, Kipper just skidooed into that picture of a country store. Come on. Let's go to Kipper Skidoo. Here we come. Wow. Look at this country store.
Yeah. It really does look like a great place to do some shopping. Let's go inside and take a look.
Hi there. I'm Claire.
Hi Claire. Do you work here?
Yes, I do. It's actually my first day on the job. And I'm learning how to manage the counter.
Really? That's a really big responsibility.
We're expecting a lot of customers today. And I'm gonna need some help. Will you help me?
Of course we'll help. Will you help us manage the counter with Claire? You will? Great.
All right. Let's get to work. Oh boy. Here comes our first customer.
Hello. I would like to buy the lightest item on the blue shelf.
Of course. The lightest item on the blue shelf, coming up. Okay. The lightest item on the blue shelf. Which is the lightest item on the shelf? Is it the rock, these two cards, or the toothbrush? Hey Claire. We think we might know. But just to be sure, Is there any way we can weigh them?
Yes. We can use these scales to weigh the items.
Oh good. Let's use these scales to weigh the items.
Alright. Let's see. This rock is 20 ounces. These cards are 10 ounces. And this toothbrush is 3 ounces.
Okay. So which is the lightest? Which weighs less?
That one. The toothbrush.
The toothbrush, right. The toothbrush is the lightest item on the blue shelf. Here you are, sir. The lightest item on the blue shelf. A toothbrush.
Thank you. This is perfect.
Hey. Excellent job taking care of those customers. Maybe you should work in a grocery store someday.
A clue.
A clue? Where?
It's right there.
Well, look at that. Our last clue. And it's on this scale. How about that? You know what we need now. Our super duper notebook. Okay. A scale. First we draw a rectangle. Then 2 lines going down. A rectangle for the base. Then some lines up here. And we have a scale. Hey. We have all 3 clues. You know what that means. We're ready for our
thinking couch.
Thinking couch. Let's go.
Alalalalo.
Okay. Now that we're in our thinking couch, let's think. So we're trying to figure out what Kipper wants to do. And our clues are, Kipper. Numbers. And a scale. So what could Kipper want to do with himself, these numbers, and a scale? Well, maybe Kipper wants to get onto the scale, and whenever you're on the scale, some numbers come up. So, what would Kipper be doing if he was on the scale and numbers came up?
Weighing himself.
Weighing himself, right. Because Kipper can weigh himself, if he got onto the scale, and the numbers can tell us how much he weighs. We just figured out Kipper's clues. 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 Because we're really smart. So Kipper, do you wanna weigh yourself today?
Yes, I do. I figured since we've been doing a lot of weighing today, we should weigh myself and figure out how much I weigh.
Oh. That's a great idea. We have a scale in the bathroom. We can use that scale and figure out how much you weigh.
Great. Let's go weigh myself.
Okay Kipper. Step onto the scale, and let's find out how much you weigh.
Wow. This says I weigh 20 pounds.
20 pounds? Wow. You weigh a lot. I wonder how much I weigh.
Wow. This says you weigh 30 pounds.
Oh wow. That's so cool.
What are you guys doing?
We're weighing ourselves, and figuring out how much we weigh.
Oh wow. Let me try.
Oh wow. This says Julia weighs 23 pounds.
Cool. Hey Maria, give it a try.
Maria weighs 20 pounds like me.
Oh cool. Kipper and I weigh the same.
Wow. That's so cool.
Hi Justin and Kipper.
Hey. It's Claire.
Hey Claire. Let's see how much you weigh.
Sure thing.
Wow. Claire weighs 20 pounds like me and Maria.
Oh wow. That's so cool.
Wow. This was such a great day. Lots of scales and weighing today.
Yeah. This really was such an amazing day. And it was really fun doing a lot of weighing with you today.
Yeah. You're really good at weighing stuff. Thanks for all your help today. And good job figuring out how much things weigh. Goodbye now. See you next time.